Well, the cars are finally out. They've come in, they did their installation lap, they checked everything, and for the first time now we're beginning to see some move at speed here on Belle Isle. And Helio Castroneves is the one at the top of the speed chart. He's up there with a 1:23.81. And remember, it was right here in Detroit where Helio first climbed a fence.
I heard one of the sports car drivers comment yesterday that it's more bumpy than Sebring. I've only been around here in a golf cart, but I have to admit, I have to agree. We've seen their onboard footage. It's not that they have perfect cars, it's that they're attacking them, they're driving them, and they are living with a whole lot of sideways going on in the cockpit, a lot of big corrections coming out. All of these guys out there are really, really pushing the envelope in this first session and really trying to figure out what they've got underneath them.
There's no question about how the bumps are on this track. Now, that's what it is. It's a level playing field for everybody, except it's a level playing field with bumps. But you can see the cars bouncing over they're actually little undulations down two of the straightaways. So they are out there, and among them is Ryan Hunter-Reay, my new best friend. Why? Because he got $2.4 million as his purse for winning the Indianapolis 500.
They're making a spring change or a front damping change to the front suspension. So Will Power obviously wants his car to be riding those bumps around here that we keep talking about that much better to be able to go faster.
One other thing about this track, it's kind of a combination of what you get at Long Beach and then what you get at Indy and on a natural terrain road course.
Yeah, and Ryan Hunter-Reay in the DHL car just had the most amazing save coming off turn 6. He was sitting there with full opposite lock, his opposite hand completely out of the cockpit, turning the steering wheel in the opposite direction, literally for several seconds. In an Indycar, that's a very, very long time, and it came back and he's still going.
So this session has now come to an end. The checkered flag is out, and they will finish up the lap they're on, head into the pits.
We've seen cars get within inches of the wall as they come through the turns here and lose the grip. We have different surfaces. We have asphalt, we have concrete, we have patches. You name it, it takes place here on this circuit at Belle Isle. Ryan Hunter-Reay so far has looked outstanding, but boy, I tell you what, the guy to watch is Mike Conway. And look at Mike Conway, jumps to the top. A guy had sat on the pole last year for one of our two races. Winner and a podium finisher, a 1:18.4981.
And we've got Justin Wilson sideways on the racetrack. Rise to number 2, Juan Montoya comes around him. So we've got right now local yellows.
Now setting up for turn number 4, a right-hander, and goes in. Whoops. Okay, there it goes sideways.
Oh, he did hit.
He did hit the wall. Gets a little slick there in the right-hander, carried too much speed, and as soon as they get everybody off, then they'll go out and back him out.
We are watching the number 12 Verizon car. That is Will Power. Will Power came a cropper of the pit road speed limit at the Indianapolis 500 last week. Of course, he's got a race win in the books. And the first one into the 117s, a 117.717. That was Will Power. And just as I say that, Castroneves goes quicker. And just as I say that, Simon Pagenaud goes quicker. Simon Pagenaud, the quick runner, 117.650. Is that Charlie Kimball? Yeah, that's Charlie Kimball there. We're seeing a replay of it right now. And it looks like as he came through the casino portion of the course, came down, the car starts to get away from a little bit. There is Ryan Hunter-Reay climbing back in the 28 DHL car, and they're going to, they're going to have to tow him on around. Here was Simon Pagenaud, quickest of the session, 117.650.